Yeah, I'm making a rig of PowerPoint rig of number block 6. Someone requested me to do a video on this, so yeah, here we go. As you can see, we got 6 blocks right here. Here the block size, square shapes. You can see this 3333, the bubbles, and this is 51 points of depth, which means like this is a pretty much perfect cube. See, you can turn it over here; it's still square. Error. You look at it from every angle. 45, 45. You look at it from all kinds of different angles. Yeah, it's a cube. So let's move this image of 6 behind these blocks to front. Okay, the first thing we want to make is the spots on 6. Okay, and they want it to be perfect. Like this, remove the outline. Just make it red for the contrast. Needs to be the perfect size. Make it a line here, here, and here. Of course, we need it to be a perfect circle, so let's make this also 0.77. And yeah, this is basically the size we want. Now for color. I usually like to round the colors a bit. And so yeah, we rounded to 128, 153. Anyways, so the color is now rounded. Now we go back to, we put the block here at the center. See, this is -1, -1. I almost forgot to tell you that the metrics of the block are 2 centimeters and 2 and 2. So, of course, if this is 1, is center around this node. Then we center this thing also around the node. Actually, I'm gonna make this 78 because that's more easier to center, 78 is a multiple of 2, so 39, 39. Okay, so now we have this block. We want to make it 3D, so we need to use this. Perspective, okay. Standard, this, and this. Yeah, you have to use this. And then we can remove all of this actually. Copy, copy. Copying is not theft. Stealing a thing leaves one less left. Copying it makes one thing more. That's what copying's for. Copying is not theft. If I copy yours, you have it too. One for me and one for me. You have to align them perfectly. So these have to be integers, -2, 0, -2, -2. These are all integers. Group this whole thing, and of course we make it a whole 3D block. Yeah, we put the blocks here. Remember, we want this to be perfectly aligned center, so we need to check this if this is -2. Of course, we put this in the behind again. Perfect alignment. Yeah, see, it needs to be, you go further down. Yeah, yeah, this is good. Now we have this extremely cursed thing. Anyways, we're done with the blocks now. Let's do the eyes, shall we? So I was usually just copying the eyes from what the old was, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you how it's done first. We make this big. Big. Yeah, magnifying glass. We make a circle around the. There's no fill. The outline is red. How thick is it? A 5. 5 is too thick. 4. Yeah, 4. We need to make a contrast first. So let's make it green. Then 1 1. Is this the correct right size? No. How about 1.1? I mean 1.02. 1.03? Yeah, 1.03. That's pretty convincing. I just delete everything. But never mind. 1.03. 1.03. You line this here. Perfect. Actually I can make the color more accurate. The color, yeah, of course gonna do some rounding here. Okay, rounded. This is 4 points. We divide this by 2, so it's 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, and 2 points. They have to fix the lighting here. And yeah, that's this part done. Now we have to do the white stuff. Whatever that's called, we have to make the white stuff. We need to make the coordinates the same. So we copy the coordinates here. Copy the coordinates because copying is not theft. Stealing a thing leaves one less left. Copying it makes one thing more. That's what copying is for. We need to make the pupils. So for pupils, we have this. We're just gonna make it green again for just for the contrast. Because it's a pupil, we have to do the soft edges, the 0.1. Yeah, anyway. Let's start with the circle with this 0.5. Actually, we can lock the aspect ratio to make our life slightly easier. 0.41. Yeah, 41 is good. I like it. Now, go to the back. Okay, now do this little white thing. Eye shine is that called. This means the more softer edges. We'll make it 0.5, I usually. It needs to be bigger. 0.12. Make it center here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's bring this to the back and see how it looks. Hmm. Yeah, that's also that's pretty good. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention. And there's some distance from ground thing. This distance from ground needs to be 3, while this white stuff, its distance from ground needs to be 2. We have to do this because if we don't, this whole thing, this eye, it will just sink into the blocks. It will literally sink into the blocks. Actually, since the eye's on the side, we have to do some prevention measures. Need to make the top. We don't give it a bottom bevel. There's no bottom bevel. Is because we want the bottom to be red and not, well, white. We, or else it'll look extremely weird if we see it from the behind. Yeah, make it this red, this shade red. Of course, make it a line. This third one. Yeah, now we send this to the back. Anyways, and there's also this eyelid thing. We use this kind of shape for the eyelids. Of course, we use the same metric as the eyes. This is 1.03, 1.03, so this should also be 1.03, 1.03. And it also has the same coordinates. 3, 1. Yeah, that's it. Then we bring this and this image, bring to the front, and we do stuff with it. Remove the outline. We don't need the outline. And like this. This is pretty good. Some of you might prefer to use the crescent here, because of this curve. But yeah, I'm just gonna use. There, there's some problems with the crescent. But yeah, I think the crescent works better. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the crescent here. Make it red. Send this to the back. And of course, we give it the bevels. This is 2, 2, 0, 0. This is from ground. I think 2, maybe. Okay, let's test this thing out. We group it up and we choose this. Oh no, the eyeball, the eyes are thinking. Yeah, right. The distance of graph from graph for this thing, it also has to be 3. I guess 2 isn't enough for this. We need 3 for this as well. Now let's test it. Oh, now the eyebrow is before the eyelids. Yeah, let's make it 2.5. Well, it can't be 2 because if it's 2, actually 2 works. 2 works perfectly. Yeah, this is 2, this is 3. Maybe it'll look better if it's 2.5. Yep, 2.5. 2.5 works. Works. But it's kind of sinking, so yeah, maybe it still should be 3. Put it back into its original position, and we have it. Also, we have this red stuff, but so let's not make the distance for ground 2. Let's make it 1, okay? So no more of the rest stuff for the background. Also, every time we do this, we have to fix the lighting again. It's kind of frustrating, but it's necessary. Okay, I think we might need to just up there a little bit. Come on, do this again. You have to do this a lot of times. Now, and now the eye is pretty much done, but we still need to do these eyelashes. Just 6 has these stupid eyelashes, which are extremely hard to draw in PowerPoint. Yeah, we need to use this curve thing. This is probably the hardest part of all the other blocks. Yeah, so whenever you need to do the Bezier curve thing, this is probably the hardest part. So I think you yeah. As you can see, this is not good. We make it green for the contrast again. We need to delete some points. Control do press control, and we need to alter them a lot, heavily on comparison for some heavy altering. This is a smooth point, right? Smooth point. Put this in the corner here. This is extremely hard. This takes a lot of time. It's not easy. Not, not, not easy at all. Not easy, not easy. No, it's the least easy job. This job here, you know, not easy, not easy. No. Also, also for some reason, every time you change this, you have to. Every time this gets reset for whatever reason. No, stop resetting. This is PowerPoint is stupid. We'll just stop resetting. I grabbed the wrong point there. As you can see, this is definitely not easy. You have to trace all these shapes. You know what? I think we need this extra point here. This looks promising. Time to do the second one. Honestly, for second one, only the top needs fixing. I think the second eyelash looks good now. We need to do this third one. Actually, this will work better as a corner point, perhaps. Let's make this, okay, 2. Actually, make the width smaller, but the height should be 2. 3, I guess. Test it. Uh, yeah, this should be 2. I'm looking for the beehive. It doesn't look weird from the beehive. So yeah, I gotta say this is pretty good. This looks pretty good now. Okay. And now my mom is making lunch. Always something happening. Hey guys, we can't do this video peacefully. There's too much happening in the house. Okay, we need to make sure they're on the same vertical level. Okay. Yeah, they are both 7.82. Good. Okay. Now make sure that there are at these two they are symmetrical. They align to the center. You make sure they're symmetrical. So this is 5.17. Actually, we know we make this an even number. This is 516. Yeah, 516. That's good. Okay, we actually make this gap bigger. We need, yeah, accuracy is bliss here. Accuracy is bliss. This is 1.23. Like this is 5.17 again. We want 80. I want 580. Okay, this is 518. Good. The 2.59. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so that's the eyes done now. Actually, this video is so gosh dang long now. And I have no idea how to edit it to make it shorter. I'm extremely bad at video editing. I'm just gonna tell you. Make it, remove the fill again, make it outline, and of course this is green for the contrast. I hate the color green now. Yeah, make the width 6, which is pretty fitting since we're doing number block 6. And then we just alter it a lot. Move this one around. These need to be moved around very often. Altering altering this. This needs to be perfect. This needs to be absolutely perfect. Perfect. Perfectamundo. I think we can move this. Iguala. Yeah, right. So this video, it was. I'm not even gonna put this public on my channel because of all those interruptions by my parents. My parents keep interrupting. You make the lip color. This needs to be darker. I think, of course, we need more rounding. We're doing more rounding here. Round, round, round. See, is this supposed to be so gray? Just make this 230, actually. And of course, look at this fill. Actually, his fill should be black. 1.29. 1.32. Now make the lips. This is 6. This has to be 3, 3, 3, 3. Fix lighting fixing. And like the eyes, this would be 3 and this would be 2. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like. Please be good. Good. Actually, we can make this 1. I'm just gonna make it 1. Nothing bad will happen, right? We need to test this. There's nothing strange happening here. Anyways, now let's do the teeth. Making the teeth is extremely annoying. There's literally like 2 sets of teeth, and you also have like the bottom teeth isn't really that hard. The only hard part is the top teeth. Again, we use green for the contrast. Yay, contrast. We need to make these corner points. Since we don't have that step with the bottom teeth, the bottom teeth would be easier, but the top teeth is the hardest heck. This white, yeah, go to the back. The bottom teeth here, as you can see, this is the tongue. The bottom teeth actually starts here. The white stuff. We see how this. I need to check how this looks like. Oh god. Oh god. It's so cursed. Yeah, this is pretty good actually for now. And then of course we need the tongue. The tongue is very similar to the teeth. Again, green for the contrast. I'm absolutely tired of of the uncreative wild vibes I'm getting here. Green is so not a creative color. Anyways, send it to the back. We make the tongue color. We did a lot of tongues, so you pretty much know what the tongue color is. Just gonna grab the color here, apply it, send the original image to the back. With this, send backward, backward, backward. Yes, that's perfect. Now we need to do the layering of this. Pretty sure this should be 2.5, like this, 2.2, bottom teeth 2.1, and the tongue just 2. So layer and group this. See what it looks like. Actually, see what it looks like. Actually, it looks like cursed. It looks like cursed. I think I think there's this problem where whenever you make this thicker, whatever you do this, it gets thinner. So I think we need to increase the thickness of this shape. We bring this to 7. Of course, we also need to do this 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5. Now, let's see how it looks like. This should not have been 2. I should not have set this to 2. 1.5. Let's do so. Then this will be 1.6, and this will be 1.7. Well, pretty much nailed it. This looks pretty good, actually. So yeah, the mouse is done. Now the lid. Next up, the lid. We have a lot of these straight lid. We already have our straight lid model, but now we have to do this curvy lid. So let's just start from scratch. Freaking curvy lid. Yeah, also needs to be heavily altered. Green for the contrast. Freaking green. I will never be able to see the color green the same again. See? Okay.差不多好了。I think this has the same gradient as Three's limbs, or at least a similar gradient. So I'm just gonna borrow Three's gradient here and here. Gonna be my day. Dun, 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 dun. And we need to slightly move this and move it back. Bam. We have stolen Three's gradient. Except I think it needs to be darker. There should be a darker gradient here. Not that dark. 20, 30, 153. $18.32. We have this thing. This should be, of course, to do some more rounding. So this is we added intermediate. The intermediate should have this light pinkish tint. And 9. Rounding. Rounding. Rounding is fun. Anyways, let's lighting. Actually, try this to see if the thickness is right. I think the thickness is about right. Maybe we should make it 5 instead. Let's go and make this less visible. Anyway, since we have one big curvy limb, oh, it's not supposed to be that dark. Okay, okay, okay. Big mistake there. It's just lighting problems. This is how unicorn walks. This is how unicorn talks. Yeah, definitely need to redo this. Oops, oops. This is our unicorn. Watch us shake our unicorn butts. Now you're looking unicorn pro. Soon you'll be a unicorn pro. Oh, a unicorn horn makes a unicorn stride. That's the morehead on your forehead. This is the source of your. Oh, a unicorn horn makes a unicorn stride. That's the morehead on your forehead. This is the source of your pride. Oh, a unicorn horn makes a unicorn stride. That's the more. Magic sword! Lately, all Equestria has lost its art. If we all here together, we should play our part. If we fail, we go to prison. Yeah, you can obviously see that I'm bored because I'm serious. So, to get away from all this boredom. Okay, this one is actually slightly different, which means this is not gonna be fun, guys. Yep, more altering coming on. Yeah, this is. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do this. Squidward stick. Hey, look what? Hey, look what I have done. This is Squidward 6, the sequel to Squidward 9. Yes, I have accidentally created an abomination. Yes, this is Squidward 6 now. The world belongs to Squidward 6, and okay, yeah, need to make the ingredients match up now. 好了，差不多好了，差不多好了，别说话了，我现在要我录视频呢，没事儿，我说等我弄完。Of course, another interruption. Of course, my parents interrupted again. That's why this vid isn't public, guys. Too many interruptions. Gosh dang interrupt. This is smooth point. But this is good enough. Make sure the vertical positions match up. Yep, they're both 12.11. Anyways, now let's remove the image and see how it looks. Pretty good. This is pretty good. I like this. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the arms here. This needs to be negative 13. Anyways, now I just need a number like 6. Like this is a numberling's font. Do not ask where I got the font from. Please do not ask where I got the font from. Okay, now we can remove the image. Yeah, this is good. Let's view this whole thing. Group it up. Lighting. Oh, now we have a 6 grid, and best thing is, it's rotatable. You can turn it. You can turn it around however you want. Yeah, this is our 6 rig. We put it with the other rigs here. Yay! So yeah, this is so yeah. I basically just made an hour-long video, which I'm not going to cut because I'm extremely bad at video cutting. And I'm not even gonna cut out the scenes where my mom interrupts me, or my dad interrupts me, for that matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here.